Good evening, guys. I hope you can hear me. Well, that's the first time I try to set up some kind of live streaming here. I was asked by KK to introduce him to 64klang, and I'll try to do my best. I think all of you already know what 64klang is. It's a synthesizer programmed by Gopher and from Alcatraz. It's been developed over many years now, and it's downloadable nowadays. I think he released it at Revision, and you can find it here. I'll copy and paste it to the chat. So here you can go to the VSTi plugin and you can download the zip file. Yeah, what is it good for? You can find some of my examples on SoundCloud. I can copy the links later. Hi, Aaron. So let's see. Well, I'm using Cubase for 64klang, but I know most of the demo sceners do use Renoise, but you can also use Ableton Live or any DAW you want. It's not tested with everything, but I prefer Renoise. So I'm loading the plugin. VST. So this is the main screen, that's all. You can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. You can drag the screen by holding the right mouse button, and you can select things by holding the left mouse button. So, and what we see here's the synth root, where all 16 MIDI channels come together, and here we can jump to each channel with this little box here. And this is a channel. Let's see if it's audible. Yeah. So many people have asked how to load a preset, a sound. A preset is called here channel. So you have to go to the instrument's root. This is this one. Every instrument has a root, and you can load some things. Let's see where it is. So we have, for example, here some channels. It's a trumpet I made some years ago. So it looks a little bit weird, but let's reset this thing. Reset patch. If you have a set of 16 instruments or less, you can save this as patch and you can load all 16 instruments back. But single instruments have to be loaded or saved with those little buttons. Okay, so here's the volume. You just click on the box and you can enter the volume here. So what is it all about? It's a modular synth. You can do whatever you want. It's node based. So it's very versatile, and I show you some things here. If you see here an envelope, it's a main envelope, and I would suggest not to change this these things. Here's the main envelope. You can change the parameters, yeah, but the node itself with the even signal node here in this voice root, I wouldn't change it at all. It's the main envelope. You can hear the attack, the decay. Oh, let's make it louder. And in this path you have a simple oscillator. You can exchange whatever you want. We can insert a filter. Just click on the line till it's green, press the right button and select a node. Here I select a filter, probably changing the waveform to saw so we can hear the filter. You can do different kind of filters and different nodes. So how to do modulation? Just click on the right button, get a generator and select LFO, for example. Wire it to the frequency and you hear the LFO modulates the frequency. So can have some more options here. So people might ask, what is it? What are the colors for? So if it's yellow, it's selected. Those blue things are calculated for each node. And the red boxes are calculated once for each instrument. So it's pretty cool to have your effects like reverb or something here in the red corner. So let's do a reverb here. Oh, no. X reverb. You have to press the control key while selecting to change the color of those nodes here. So if you don't press the control key, you get blue things calculated for each node, and if you press the key, you get red boxes. Okay, not really red, but I'm colorblind. Click on, thank you, Paul. Yes, you can click on the line and insert it here. So you can clearly listen the reverb. So you have many parameters, but it's a little bit grainy here. If you want smoother steps for your parameters, just hold the control key on your keyboard and then you can have much more smoother steps here. Without, it's grainy. Oh, Tronimal said my right-click menus are not seen on the stream. Okay, maybe we can somehow. Okay. So can you see the right clicks now? Yeah, I think the right clicks are now visible. Thank you, Tronimal. Okay. You can do a lot of things if you want to make this is some kind of a subtractive synthesis. You can add more oscillators. Oscillator. So you can add them with the logic ops. No, not the logic, those ops. You can route them to this addition op. And change. You can have more voices for one oscillator. Whoa. Yeah, that's all. All you need to know is that if you want to make music for a 64K intro or for the demo scene, you can only use one instance of 64klang, and you should not use external plugins or effects. It's all in here. You have to build everything by yourself, but it comes with some pre-made effects. I say you can build some blocks and save it as a selection, and you can load a selection, and we have some selections here. Like I did a multiband compressor, so there it is. I do it into the sum. Okay, makes no sense, yes, but just connect it here. And this is a compressor with 4 bands. I use it for mastering my tracks, or some other things are here. It comes with a lot of channels or instruments. Just to have a few here. And you can do every kind of synthesis. So this is additive modal, additive synthesis. I've done a church organ here. Just fun to play with. Or physical modeling synthesis. I have to load the channel. Like the choir. Where is it? Format choir. Quite complex. But it sounds just amazing. And you can modulate it with the mod wheel. Aaron, what does the panic button do? You press the panic button if you are in panic. No, sometimes notes are hanging, and if you have hanging notes, just press the panic button and everything is reset. I will reset the patch again to show you how to use MIDI controllers. So we have here the basic instrument, and we want to modulate a filter with the mod wheel, so we can insert a filter again, and we insert an input. It's a MIDI CC. Put it on the frequency. And now I have to select just the right channel and the right controller. So this is the controller for mod wheel. And so you can automate everything with yeah, with your favorite sequencer. So that's all the basics. Yeah, later if you want to use your song in a production, you have just to press play in your favorite DAW and click on export song, and then it starts recording. And if the recording is over, you press again and you get some source code. That's all, folks. Yeah, you can tell the program the export quantization and some other things, but yeah. Okay, many people have problems, including me, with creating drums. So that's one thing. You can import samples. So you go here to edit wavetables. You can load a sample, and later you change the oscillator to the sample player. You select here the wavetable. It will pop here which you want to play, and it works. Yeah, but you can also use built-in GM DLS samples from the Windows system. We have to put it here to in. It's quite crappy samples, but there are a lot of them. Looping makes no sense. So many possibilities. It's just fun to play with it, playing around, trying things no one ever has discovered before. Okay, do you have questions? If you have any questions, I'm up to it, but normally that's all I do. So, okay. Let's see if we can find... you can make so many different things. You can even do a vocoder. Try and find... if I find some of those things. Computers Are Gay was a song with the vocoder I did once. Let's see if it works. So, vocoder only works because you can make interconnections between instruments. So I have a carrier and a modulator voice here, and this is how the vocoder looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 band vocoder just, and a Zapier sample player for the vocals. Yeah, it's quite a lot of work to make some patches, but as I said before, much fun. Okay, guys. So thanks for watching. Next time I've promised to Evil that I will tell something about 4klang, and let's see when I find the time. Have a nice evening. Goodbye.